Welcome back to JB Reviews. Whew. It has been a busy few days. We have been tackling this RV. You know, when you live this thing full time, this is a small space. You would think that it would take 20 to 30 minutes to clean it out, but we've been at this for like 5 days. And it's not like we've been doing it on a small scale. It's just so much to do. Like, man, we had a lot of stuff in this RV. So our stuff is still not here. This is like, it's been a long time. And it should be here this week. It should be here this week. Whew. I am going to miss hanging out in this little space. One thing I will say, if you are thinking about full-time RVing, one thing you will love the most is it takes like 10 minutes to vacuum. Like, that's the best part about living in an RV. Like, you can clean this whole RV in like 30 minutes. And I'm talking about wipe the windows down, I mean, do dishes, you can do it all.
You've done all of that in 30 minutes?
Heck yeah, girl!
Wow.
Shoot, you see who this guy is? See all this chocolate over here? She gotta be killing it.
That's stale chocolate. That little Hershey bar.
Hey, look.
Last year's Halloween candy.
You see how she treats me? You see how she treats me? I just got her a house. Even though we've written it doesn't matter. But hopefully next year we'll buy a house. Maybe. We'll see. It just depends on this market. I'm not buying 100,000 more on a house. Just not doing it. But yeah, let's go ahead and finish off the RV. Like I said, we're not going to really clean it today. We're just going to get everything out. And then at some point we'll probably pull it back out again and clean it deeply. Because we are still going to go camping. I think some of you guys in the comment section in some of my videos thought we were going to sell it. But no, we're not selling an RV. We're going to keep this thing because RVs are so expensive, it doesn't make sense to buy another one. Right? Right, babe?
This is home.
This is home. But yeah, I am so tired. I am ready to be done with this. The last time we did this, I was working for somebody and we had to do it in like 2 or 3 days because obviously you don't want to lose all your vacation days moving, right? Ugh. I am excited to try out some skiing. Are we gonna go skiing, babe?
Yeah, we got to.
I think we got to. I think we should definitely try it. And I would try snowboarding, but man, snowboard, did you see how much they were when we were at that one shop?
Yeah.
It was like $600 or $700 for a snowboard. Just to give you perspective of how big a 40-foot fifth wheel is, everything that you see inside of here came out of our RV. And there is some stuff inside of the garage too. So all this stuff, everything you see down there. Pantry is almost full. All that was in the RV. And these are like the little blow-up mattresses I was telling you about. They're really for tents. And everything that you see there. Let's see if there's anything. Yep, all this stuff. Man. There's a few things in the drawers. All of our clothes. All of this stuff came out of our RV. And it's a little bit of stuff in here. And then our kids' rooms. All that stuff. All this stuff. And our RV didn't even look junky. I mean, you guys have seen it on the channel, but all this stuff was in our RV. We have not bought anything. This was not in there though. This was bought recently. But apart from that, oh, we're just waiting for our furniture. My wife is so excited. My little girl is not feeling well. So this little gangster over here, what you doing?
Nothing.
Just hanging out?
Yeah.
Playing a game?
Yeah.
Alrighty, so it's pretty much the next day and we got all of our furniture here, and I must say, like, this has been the best experience. If you're looking to move from the East Coast to the West Coast, Allied Vans is the company I would use. We've probably talked to maybe 3 or 4 different ones. And one thing that a lot of them said that was pretty like consistent was they said do not use any like online moving service, because they said that they typically have really bad reviews and they're just not reliable. I actually heard from one person that it took them almost a couple months to get their furniture because they lost it. So they picked up our stuff in Maryland, basically the end of November. And then they pretty much started heading west. And so it took them about 7 to 8 days, I believe it was. Yeah, 7 days. It was just a week for them to get here. And yeah, it was really easy to work with. Setting up everything, talking to the salesperson was super easy. So if you are looking to move, they do a great job. Our stuff was all in crates. So they met Carmackers, who we used in Maryland, which they were pretty good too. I can't say anything bad. Rob that works out there, he's a great guy. But yeah, they picked up all of our stuff, brought it to Utah, and it was just a really good experience. They pretty much set up everything too. Nothing was damaged, and they were in and out of here in like about 4 hours. So everything's here. We're putting the beds together, putting all the furniture in. They did put this bed together and our kids' beds, but we had to put together some other stuff too. Here's the kids' room. They have some toys they haven't seen in like 3 years. You guys are probably too big for these toys, babe, huh? You probably are. Here's a piano. But let's go ahead and walk in the basement. So if you're new to my channel, if you haven't watched the last videos, we are renting this house. We decided not to buy right now. Just doesn't seem like a good time. But you look at the room that we have down here. So this is like our sitting room area. And we are gonna basically use this as an office too. But we didn't have a lot of furniture. We didn't have dressers, things like that, because we built all that stuff in the closets, which I won't do again unless we're moving into our last house. But yeah, so far so good. Now you're probably wondering, how much did it cost to move out west? Let's go over the numbers real quickly. So our furniture was 6,000 pounds in total. I think it was like 5,880 rounded off. I'm just rounding off to 6,000. And we have these large couches and these swivel chairs. That sucker right there is heavy. And this table, believe it or not, this table is probably the heaviest thing we have. Like this table is, I don't know what it's made of. It's solid wood. And this table, very fragile. It's a marble table that my wife wanted. And so this is kind of heavy too. And of course you saw the beds, a few things here, a lot of boxes. So this is about 5,880 pounds. So to ship this from Sterling, Virginia, out here to Utah, I'm not gonna tell you guys where I live yet, it cost us $6,700. The next closest quote that we got was $9,800, and the highest one came in around 12 grand. So we were like, yeah, we're not paying $12,000, although we would have had to pay $12,000 if that was the best price. But we kept shopping around. But Allied, I'm serious, guys, was so easy to deal with. Like from start to finish, the absolute best. They made this so easy that like, I can't wait to move again. Like whoever says that. I feel like I don't mind moving again, which we probably will, obviously, because we're going to buy a house at some point. But yeah, this was so easy and they didn't damage anything. And everything got delivered perfectly. And they were in and out of here. But now, Owen is waiting on me because I asked him to help me mount this TV on the wall. So we're going to jump to this. You ready?
Yep.
Let's get this bad boy on there. So we've already got this on. So we never took it off from the last time we moved. So all we got to do is just mount the mounting piece on the wall here. And we'll be pretty much done. This will be easy, buddy. All right, so here's the moment of truth. Let's do our last knot. By the way, I do use a stud finder, which is this guy here. I always recommend, if you're gonna bust holes in the wall, be good to just be 100% certain. So right there, oh, sorry buddy, sorry. So right there, so definitely wood right there, that's wood. We're gonna hit wood right now, you ready? that wood. Let's just put this in. Want to do it? Alright, let's go. Ready? Perfectly leveled. I don't know where my big one is, so this little guy I'll have to do. Thank you, buddy. You got it?
Yeah.
Thank you. All right. And so you see the you see where it's supposed to go up there? Right there, perfect. And then and we can plug it in up top here so we don't have to see the corners. And the TV is on the wall. It's perfect. Absolutely perfect. I'm so glad that a lot of builders are starting to put the plugs up where the TV is, so that way you don't have to drill holes into the wall to run that stuff. In the past, that's what I had to do, so this was perfect. Well, I hope you guys like this video. I don't know if you guys care to see the house finished. I was gonna not show that to you. I didn't think you would care, but if you want to see the house when we're all done getting everything out of the boxes and all the furniture out, just put it in the comment section. Maybe I'll do a video for you guys. But this is so cool. This furniture is basically 5 years old. It was in our house for 2 years, but it's been in storage longer than we actually used it. And we kind of spent a lot of money on all this stuff. This stuff is kind of expensive. And the reason why we did that was we wanted solid stuff. And we said in our heads, we're not buying furniture for like at least another 15 or 20 years. That's why we picked out these colors. These things that are pretty timeless. Like even on this couch that I'm sitting on right here, this couch, I mean, these covers come off. I think they still carry some of this stuff too. So we can basically order new covers for them too if we need to. But for the most part, we are definitely like so happy to be back in the house. The only thing I probably really missed not being in a house was the internet. We had 2 internet providers and we paid a lot of money a month for internet and it was not that great. But we had a PepWave. I never even went over that with you guys. Like our internet that we use, I don't recommend PepWave. Nothing against the system, but having hardwired internet is probably the one thing I missed because uploading videos could take a long time sometimes. And yeah, it's good to just be able to be more stationary. The kids can have their big toys again. And so we are definitely excited to be back in the house. But I hope you guys liked the video. If you are looking to move from the East Coast to the West Coast, I strongly recommend you reach out to Allied. Allied was like the best. If you are looking to move on the East Coast, I mean, I think it's pretty easy, but if you're moving out West, it's super hard. A lot of people did not get back to us. They said, we have nothing going that way. And we actually lucked out because Allied is actually shipping someone to Washington. So it worked out perfectly for us around the same time that they were moving because they had a reason to come out here. So it actually made our rate cheaper. So I will say we probably would have paid closer to 8 or 9 grand if it was just us. But because they had somewhere else to be out here, it was perfect. Like the whole front of the trailer was the place in Washington. So they came here first because of that. But like I said, hope this video was helpful. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. And yeah, if you want to see more of the house, like I said, once we get it all done, I'll do like a quick tour for you guys. See you soon.